Hola, están viendo Wedded Wisdom. Hoy exploraremos el amor y el compromiso en nuestras vidas. Acompáñenos en este camino.
You sleep next to your spouse every night, but somehow it feels like they're a stranger. You wake up together, you go through the motions of the day, but deep down, it's like you're both just surviving. And what's worse, no one's saying anything. There's no big fight. No betrayal. No drama. Just a quiet space between you that keeps growing. Slowly, silently. And while everything on the outside looks fine, the house is clean, the kids are okay, the bills are paid. On the inside, something's missing. You feel it in the silence between words. You feel it when you look at them and wonder, when did we stop being us? If you felt that, this video is for you. Because today, we're talking about the 5 signs that the distance in your relationship isn't just a phase. It might be turning into a silent divorce, that kind of emotional breakup that doesn't come with yelling or doors slamming, but with silence, routine, and 2 people slowly slipping away from each other. Let's go deep, because sometimes the quietest problems are the most dangerous ones. Sign number 1, you talk, but you don't connect. This is the most common trap. You talk about logistics. Did you grab the groceries? Who's picking up the kids? Don't forget your appointment. You talk, but you don't really talk. When was the last time you asked each other, what's been on your mind lately? What are you struggling with? What made you smile today? When was the last time you opened up and just shared something real? Too many couples fall into this trap of mistaking talking for connecting. But there's a big difference. Talking is surface. Connecting is soul. You can talk every day and still feel completely alone. Because what keeps love alive isn't just words. It's the intention behind them. It's about being present. It's about looking into their eyes and hearing not just what they say, but what they feel. Without that, you're just roommates with overlapping schedules. Sign number 2, physical touch has become rare. Or robotic. And no, I'm not just talking about sex. I'm talking about the everyday affection that makes a marriage feel alive. Holding hands at the grocery store, a kiss on the forehead in the kitchen, a long hug after a tough day, feet touching under the blanket at night. These tiny moments, they matter more than you think. They say, I see you, I choose you, I'm still here. But when life gets busy, touch is often the first thing to disappear. At first, it's small. You're tired, you forget, you're distracted. But over time, it becomes a pattern. And then one day, you realize you haven't hugged each other in days. You haven't kissed without obligation. Your bodies feel distant because your hearts already are. Physical touch is the body's way of saying what words can't. When it's missing, your partner starts to feel like a stranger, not just physically, but emotionally too. So ask yourself, when was the last time you touched your partner without it being a routine or a chore? If the answer hurts, it's time to pay attention. Sign number 3, your priorities have shifted. Quietly and dangerously. At the start, you used to make time for each other. Even in chaos, you found a way to stay close. A late night conversation, a spontaneous date, a walk just to catch up. Now, there's always something more urgent. The job, the dishes, the kids, the endless scroll on your phone. And listen, it's not about blaming. Life is busy. Responsibilities pile up. But what happens when later becomes never? When quality time is always the thing that gets pushed down the list? You wake up one day and realize you've gone from partners to co-managers of a household. You stop checking in emotionally. You stop celebrating the little things. You stop being curious about each other. And here's the scary part. They happen slowly. So slowly you don't even notice it at first. Until one day you realize you're living side by side, but not really together. You share a home, but not a life. Sign number 4, being alone feels easier than being together. This one's hard to admit, but let's be real. If you feel more relaxed when they're out of the house, if you find yourself avoiding time together or dreading conversations, something's not right. A marriage should feel like a safe place, not a battlefield. Of course, we all need space. But if being with your partner feels heavy, tense, or draining, that's a sign of emotional disconnection. And you know it. Because you feel it in your body, you walk on eggshells, you avoid eye contact. You choose silence over conflict because it's just easier that way. But avoidance doesn't fix what's broken. It just delays the damage. And over time, this kind of emotional distance can feel like grief, mourning a relationship that's still technically alive, but emotionally. Fading dot, if peace only comes when you're apart, it's time to talk, not fight, not accuse. Just talk. Before the silence becomes permanent. Sign number 5. You stop dreaming together. This one cuts deep. Remember when you used to plan the future? Trips you'd take? Goals you'd chase? The life you'd build together dot now? It's like the future doesn't have both of you in it anymore. You picture the years ahead and it's just you doing your thing, surviving, alone, even if you're still technically married. When couples stop dreaming, they stop growing. And when they stop growing, they start dying, slowly. Because a shared vision isn't just romantic. It's essential dot, it gives you something to look forward to work toward, to hope for. If you're no longer imagining a future together, it's time to ask why. And more importantly, it's time to ask, can we start dreaming again? Now, listen carefully. Recognizing these signs doesn't mean your relationship is over. It means you're awake. It means you still care. And caring is where healing begins. Don't ignore the silence. Don't normalize the disconnect. Don't call it just a rough patch if it's been going on for months or even years. Marriage without connection isn't a phase. It's a silent cry for help, if even 2 of these signs felt familiar. Don't wait for things to fix themselves. They won't. They never do. Sit down. Talk, not to point fingers, but to open your hearts. Say, I miss us. Say, I want us back. Because rebuilding is possible. It won't be instant. But it is possible. If you're both willing, if there's still love, if you can both put your pride aside and speak the truth, you can come back to each other. Stronger, wiser, closer. Because sometimes it's in the moment when you almost lose it all that you finally understand what really matters. Don't let silence be the reason your story ends. Speak, listen, hold each other again. Not just with your hands, but with your heart. It's not too late. It's never too late to come home to each other. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Truly, from the heart. If this video touched something inside you, I invite you to share it with someone special. Subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Each one crafted with care, for everyone who believes true love is worth fighting for. Take a look at the other videos on the channel, filled with messages that nourish the soul. See you in the next one. Take care. And take good care of the one by your side.